Well, I would say just dealing with people, and sometimes when people say or do something that you don't agree with, or maybe it's kind of hurtful, to maintain a decent attitude, a good attitude, and not allow them to not allow yourself to become angry or to begin to put your own self down either, but just to maintain a Christ-like attitude to it all. That's really the hardest thing. Just dealing with people that have hurt you.
And the hardest part of being a lead pastor, I would say, is when you have to confront and work through problems and issues in a person's life that you're trying to disciple. And part of discipline or confrontation is discipling them is having hard conversations, maybe asking people to step down from ministries or to do something that they don't want to do. And so helping them and seeing the goal, it's good, but at the moment it's hard to have to confront them about stuff like that.
The hard part is you got to wear a lot of different hats, and you might be shoveling snow, you might be mowing the lawn, clipping bushes, as well as in the same day going to the hospital, sitting with someone who's passing away. You may have a marriage counseling session that goes on. And so just a lot of different hats that you're wearing, and all in one day.
Yeah.
So that can be a challenge.
Awesome.
Some of the things that I've never done before. So for example, chairing the deacon board meetings and even staff meetings, and just kind of getting into a structure of how to do that well. And so I've come up short many times, like I've never done this before, I'm not good at this, so I need to reach out and get some help. And I found ones that are willing to do that for me, so that's really helpful.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's discouraging when people don't take pastoral counseling. We had a couple that came that was wanting to be married that wasn't a part of our church, and they were living together. And so I had several sessions with them, and in each session I asked them to live separately if they wanted me to, I encouraged them to move separately and work with them that way to develop trust, because cohabitation damages trust. And so they never were willing to do that, and so I was not able to marry them. I declined to marry them. And so things like that are kind of tough when people don't follow the word of the Lord.
All the decision making can be tough. It can start to weigh on you, having to make all those decisions, and all of a sudden when something doesn't go right, like when you try something God put on your heart and it doesn't go well now that falls on you. And so some of that weight and that pressure you grow under it and you learn to deal with it, and you get stronger, but that can be a hard part in the first few years.
I think one of the challenges right now is getting people to engage with things that are important. From our perspective, obviously we got kind of an eternal perspective. People are so busy right now with a lot of different things, and just a lot of things, quite honestly, that are just not going to have a lot of eternal impact. And so to get people to kind of reprioritize and kind of reevaluate some of the things that are actually important, and relationships, obviously relationship with God, relationship with others, relationship with the church, that's one of the big challenges right now.
Awesome.